Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. Back again. And boy, the internet is on fire with some Trump and Epstein stuff, which I'm going to get to. But first, I just wanted to make a point. Texas now joins Nebraska and Iowa with farmers who are losing their farms or no longer have workers, closing down, whatever the case may be. So we got some ranchers, cattle ranchers in Texas that are dairy farms in Texas, and a few, of course we do other things like wheat and stuff, corn, whatever. But point is, Texas is now joining the list with Nebraska and Iowa farmers. Wonder if they regret their vote. They voted for this. Now, on to the main topic. Epstein and Trump. So, back in February, Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, I don't want to say she's DEI, but she obviously is not a good Attorney General. In February, she said, and this is on Fox News, you can look this up, she said that she has the Epstein client list on her desk, and it was being reviewed. This is February. February. What month is it now? It is now July. Yesterday, a White House official said that there was no Epstein client list, and there's nothing to see here. Nothing to report, nothing of consequence, and that's the last that they're going to speak about it. Nothing to see here, folks. Back in February, we had the list on the Attorney General's desk, and then yesterday somebody said, oh, there is no list. There is no spoon. These are not the joints you're looking for. Oh, my goodness. So now, that aside, here's the real question, okay? Epstein, mysteriously passed away while in custody in a jail or in a prison. The only person that has gone to jail for anything dealing with Epstein, pedophiles, sex trafficking. Keep in mind, there's a big trial for Puff Daddy right now going on, something similar, not the same. But the only person is Epstein's partner, Ghislaine Maxwell, a female. She's the only one that's in jail for all the stuff going on with Epstein. None of where are the men that were supposedly doing all this, pedophilia, sex, et cetera, et cetera? How come there's not been any men charged when back in February we had the client list on the Attorney General's desk? Is that one of them things that makes you go, Follow the money. Old rich white men hanging out with Epstein. Who's on that list? I don't know, but I bet it's some powerful people, because they're not willing to even go after the minor people, because they might talk. Oh, I saw such and such at this party, or I saw Judge such and such, or I saw Congressman such and such, or I saw the CEO of this company. I'm just saying, I've never been. I can only speculate. But I find it very odd that the only person that's been charged, convicted, and in jail, and it was quick, is Ghislaine, I hope I'm saying her name right, Ghislaine Maxwell. She's the only one. Her. Female. Not anybody else. Whether or not Trump is on this list or not, he has access to the information. He's not releasing it for some reason, or the Attorney General's not. I mean, I remember he had all those pageants, those teen pageants. Were any of those teen pageant members at, you know what, all that's just speculation. All that's just, so I can't really say any of that is accurate. But the point is, whatever list they had, they're not sharing it. And now all of a sudden it doesn't exist. Or it's not important enough to talk about. Things to make you go, Anyway, thank you guys again for watching my video, and just think about that. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that. Why is the only person that's up in jail, charged, whatever, convicted, is the female. Not any of the men that were supposedly there doing all these. Just think about that for a second. Think about that and how much sense that makes. All right, thank you guys again. Make sure you have a great afternoon.